line of monstrous bandits advance towards you. You hear creaking coming from the woods, when suddenly, belching out from the forest, the dire tree. You're up first.
I cast Fireball.
That's all of them. Roll damage.
All sixes.
Yeah!
Booyah!
All right, you're next.
I cast Cone of Cold. It says AD8 right here. 64 points of damage.
I cast Lightning Bolt.
That's all right with me.
You just did that.
Radiates this like golden energy, and I cast shield.
He looks down in sorrow and then turns a fiery gaze to the rest of you. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
You mother.
I'm Cork.
Nice. Cool.
Give him the official herald salute, Arcana crew.
Was that gonna be the answer no matter what?
Yes.
Okay.
And very quickly, my head just turns. It's almost like someone called me, and I look back at you and I give you one last wave and one little sad look before blowing you a kiss and waving goodbye.
She goes, hot damn, mama. And I'm gonna slap her on the ass, and then I'm gonna whip around behind.
We have an unboxing to do. This was sent to us by a wonderful viewer of the show who's been with us from the very beginning, I believe.
Yeah.
In this package, there are gifts for all of you, as well as candy to share.
I already prepped.
Okay.
Whoa!
Hooray.
The end of it now, you're coming to the other side. I need everybody to make one more constitution. And makes it over to this pillar.
Also, Cameron, this map looks amazing.
Right?
If I can throw that out.
I built it with my own two hands.
What about that other hand? What was it?
It watched. Stay safe out there, adventurers.
Listen, I can only catch the.
Welcome, travelers, to another thrilling episode of Arcanarama. And in its ashes, be born anew.
I'm Cameron Holt. I'm joined as always by the intrepid Arcana crew. Introduce yourselves, Arcana crew.
At midnight, I'll turn back into a pumpkin. Sam.
Hey man, call me Poster Cat, because I'm hanging in there. Josh Richards.
And just like in the credits, I'm Kitty Higginbotham.
Warn everyone about this show. Taylor Higginbotham.
What's it gonna do? I don't know.
It's about to go off. The people need to know. Before we begin, we have some announcements to get through, so I'm going to throw it back over to Taylor Higginbotham to tell you a little bit about our first sponsor.
It's the Gilded Rogue, Cameron.
Whee!
Same as it is every week.
not every week, all of the weeks since the Gilded Rogue has been a friend. You could buy a shirt at thegildedrogue.com. The Arcanarama merch is also on that website. So buy it, and a tree will live. Don't buy it. The tree will probably also live, but you will be responsible for tree live if you buy a shirt. So go to gildedrogue.com and buy a forest of merch.
No.
What? Thank you, Cameron.
Yeah, you could buy a forest of shirts, I guess, technically.
Technically.
It's all the same.
For every shirt you don't buy, we kill a tree.
Oh no.
They name,
Us, the 5 of us.
they name all of the trees after shirts.
Yeah, so to offset the damage that we're doing to the environment, at least 5 of you gotta go buy something. Or one of you can buy 5 things.
I thought the 5 of us were like destroying one tree.
No,
we each destroy a tree.
I'm not going outside.
4 trees.
Sam, who's our other sponsor?
Our other sponsor is More Fun Comics and Games.
Yay!
They're our local comic book shop. They might be yours. If they're not, you can buy comic books online. They have an online directory of comic books that you can buy and have them mailed to your house. You have to tell them where you live.
That's true.
Go check them out on social media. They give us a lot of cool stuff to give to you so that you can also play D&D with your friends in front of cameras and microphones if you want, or not, or just in your house, in your dining room, eating snacks. We're not allowed to do that.
In a tent.
More
By a
fun
fire.
comics and games.
Thank you, Sam.
Anytime.
Kitty, what's Patreon?
Let me tell you about it. Patreon is a place where if you like us, you can go and pay a monthly amount of money for extra bonus content that helps keep the show alive. We have things like a podcast. We have Chaos Hours, which is a post-show talk about. We also have a lot of fun artwork. There's art of NPCs that you can use in your games, and much, much more. Patreon.com/Arcanarama. Go do it if you want. I don't know.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Kitty.
Yeah.
Well, I think that brings us to the end of most of our announcements, except that it's time for one more thing.
Grab your dice. Let's do it. 5 check.
5 check.
That's everything except one thing.
I rolled a 3.
Well.
A 9.
9.
11.
12.
16.
Nice.
Above average rolls.
Bodes well.
And you can do your vibe checks by your fucking self. Look, go to a mirror, roll some dice, and tell yourself something good or bad, depending on how you rolled.
What's something good?
Oh, it looks like Rowstone rolled a 10. And
that's
what?
fine.
What? A bunch of bats fly by outside of your house?
That sounds about like a 10. That's an average thing.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like by the time you
They
get outside,
did,
you just see like the last 10 of them, and you're like, oh,
Every
well,
time.
that's fine.
It was bats.
It was
Cool.
bats.
Or,
I wish
like,
I was faster.
You then like argue with the person who's with, like, it could have been mobs, big
Could have
mobs.
been big
Those were
mobs.
night birds.
Night birds. What is a bat if not a night bird?
Bats are mammals.
We're stalling.
It's time to hop into combat in tonight's episode of Arcanarama.
Previously on Arcanarama. Mysteries abound within the Temple of the Lost God as the party pieced together clues and deciphered long-dead languages of prophecies nearly lost to time. Disembodied voices whispered prophecies to Silas and Howie, and the party collected a number of ancient tapestries they planned to return to the Harshan people of the Yellow Plains. A set of guards within the Chamber of Time's embrace stood no chance against the group's surprise attack. However, before their untimely deaths, revealed that an entity known as the Wizened One had arrived at the Chamber of Prophecy in anticipation of the Mistwalkers, and that the timetable has moved up. Continuing through the temple, the party entered the Chamber of Prophecies, where Kendry, the Wizened One, in her true Triton form, and a group of Black Rain cultists waited for the Mistwalkers' arrival to capture them and kill the spares. Will Kendry and her cronies be able to capture the Mistwalkers and defeat their friends? Or will our heroes discover the truth of the prophecy in time to render it null and void? Find out right now on Arcanarama.
We continue right where we left off as you find yourselves in the Chamber of Prophecy of the Temple of the Lost God. And you guys are planning your attack against the Wizened One and her cronies. But before we hop into that or roll initiative, because you guys are currently hidden at the other end of the chamber, let's go ahead and take a look at the chamber.
Let's look at the
Chamber.
chamber. Ba, 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 ba. Oh god, we all fell.
Everyone fell. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but I did it anyway.
Yeah.
So I have you guys currently placed down yonder. Each of you are kind of hiding behind these stone plinths. You can see some of them are in a little bit better or worse shape than others. And you can also see down at the other end, you've got Kendry, who is checking out this. This seems to be the particular obelisk that everyone is kind of looking into around you. The burly half-elf with the maul is seated at this table over here, sharpening his maul as the two presumed wizards are studying and translating together there.
Nice heat gun work. Is that one thing?
Gun? I didn't actually use a heat gun at all.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's that's. Oh, so I took the. We'll talk about it on the
Yeah, that's
chaos
fine.
hours. Let me make a note.
Oh, obelisks.
That's all I'm gonna write. Someone remind me.
So
Maybe
obviously
set
we
those.
made that plan that we all remember to a T.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pete and Silas ambush the wizards with the same silence thing we did before. Howie and Alma distract and attempt to take down Kendry, and rogues are on the mall guy, kind of mollywopping the mall guy.
And I do
We're
what?
attempting to non-lethal Kendry so that we can get some information.
Yeah.
That was the plan. Yes.
Which team am I on?
You're with me.
Howie and
We're gonna
Alma.
fight the fish lady.
Hell yeah.
Fillet the fish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in a jar and enjoy you on Passover, bitch.
Oh, you should have called her a gefilte bitch. That would've been
Filka
great.
bitch!
We just
We're
watched
still
both
hidden.
Rush
You
Hour.
can still do
The good one.
Judaism does exist here.
Yeah, just tuck that one
So
away.
do gefilte fish.
Okay.
Of course it does. We keep saying Jesus all the time.
So, what are you guys up to?
Were we gonna use the last 3 invisibility
Invisibility
charges?
on the rogues.
Okay.
I think we actually had 4, so we would have 1 left over.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And you can already do it.
Depending on the lighting in this room, but you said there's like a single shaft of light kind of coming.
And they
Yeah, so there are some candles on the table. It's basically the whole space is dimly lit.
Okay.
So all of you can see fine because you all have dark vision.
Yeah.
Out
So yeah, I
the
can just
wazoo.
disappear.
we have not been seen yet though, right?
Nope.
No. But we've been heard due to
Have we?
Silas's big beefer that he ripped.
So
Do
who
you guys
all-
remember last episode?
No, I wasn't here
It was the
actually.
cliffhanger.
We were
I farted
talking-
for 8 whole seconds.
Who
I had
all
to
is-
roll a d8.
Who all is invisible?
I will.
The rogues.
The rogues will be invisible, yeah.
Okay.
Which I guess everybody's ready.
Yeah.
Pippin,
I am as
Everybody.
ready as I can be.
Kylus, and Silas.
How many? Do we have 3 or 4 charges left?
I think there were 4.
think
I think there were 4
I'm
because
using my own
there were 6.
Oh, okay.
There were 6 before Pete used 2 more of them. Speaking of Pete, I'm just going to use blinded for now because I don't have any more invisibles, but Pete is also invisible.
We used all the invisibles.
There's only 4.
Now
It's gonna
we
be a
use them all.
good one.
Yeah. I mean, we can go invisible if you want.
True.
I'll go uninvisible in an instant though. So it's
Yeah. No.
Should we go out simultaneously? Do you want to cast silence first, and then we attack? Because we'll become visible once we attack.
If you go for the one with the mole first, maybe the attention will be drawn there, and will give Pete and I a chance to silently take out the ones in the back. Right?
Okay.
Like Kendry will draw the attention to the mole, and then we will hopefully take them out without too much of a fuss.
Okay. Y'all gonna go around the right?
Should we allow all of the invisibles to head out first, and then Howie and I can move in
I
once
think
you guys have started?
yes.
We should move up a little.
How much can you move up? How much will it take for you to move up before you can reach them with your spells?
I'd like to get to at least the next set of tablets.
I'm doing some mental math
Towards
right
this lady?
now. Yeah, I think I'm 95 feet away.
Exactly 95, yeah.
I can hit her with my spells from here.
Okay.
I'm
wait.
close. If I were standing where you were.
Hopefully, if we surprise them, that'll give you enough time to move before they start.
Yeah, Howie will take
defending
you like
themselves.
maybe 10 or 15 feet of movement to get within that range.
Yeah.
Where we came in is the only entrance.
Yes, and it is directly behind Cholula.
Okay.
The room behind us is the one that had the pool where we could see Kendry, right?
Correct. It was
like
through
prophecy pool or whatever.
Yeah, it was like through a hallway, and then there was an illusion of fallen stones that you stepped out of,
Yeah.
and that was where there was that chamber with the pool of water where you were seeing strange visions.
Pete, you said something about creating a wall.
Yeah, I can create a wall of ice.
If anyone tries to escape through this door, could you put that up?
Yeah, for sure.
If anyone sees anyone escape, call for Pete.
Okay. Are we ready?
No. And then I'm going to disappear.
Silas strangely like disperses into mist and is gone.
Except for 2 pinpoints.
Oh,
Yeah, just your eyes. Yeah.
Cuckoo Kachin.
Hell yeah. So altogether there are about 8 pinpricks of eyeballs, just enough so that those who are invisible can still see. As which, man, the implications of that, horrible, because that means every time you blink, you can still see. Because your eyelids theoretically are invisible.
I'm fine with that.
As long as
Okay.
we don't try out. Yeah.
I'm not. The part about blinking that I love is not that like
You're probably gonna
I
swap to
can't see
standing.
anymore. Good.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. No worries at all. Okay.
It worked.
So, the invisible folks are heading forward, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to head to that wall and then along.
This way? Alright, Silas, you head this way.
Probably with Pete. You guys holding hands?
Yeah.
Pete is alongside you.
I love the idea that they've been holding hands since the last time.
Okay. Pop you here for now. Cholula, you, Pippin, and Kyrus are headed for this guy.
Yes.
Excellent. About there. About there. Oops, sorry. I'll place you here, Cholula. Is this chill with everybody?
Yeah, in theory, Howie could move up to where he needs to be now as well, right? We're not in
I'd like to
initiative
get
yet.
closer.
Yeah, absolutely. How far would you like to go?
I want to see. I want to keep this between me and people and see if I can get up behind that.
Absolutely. I'm going to say, go ahead and roll one more stealth check. Are you bringing Hank with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, one stealth check for each of you.
Okay. And still at pass or no? Without a trace.
It was still up when we came in this room.
But
Is past that a trace concentration?
it's within a certain range or something
I
too, right?
thought it was. Yeah, you do have to be within like 30 of me.
Yeah.
I think that's like default.
Yeah, 30 is kind of this
Yeah, okay.
area.
That's cool. I don't need it.
The confidence.
Hank is 15. I am, I think, 13.
Okay. Excellent.
It is concentration for an hour, but they do have to be close to me.
Right. Okay. Does your invisibility feature, does that take concentration as well? Or is it just an ability? That's just because you're in darkness,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I can just choose to be invisible.
Rad. Excellent. So yes,
spell.
Pass Without a Trace is currently still up for those who are close enough to benefit from it. Alma, are you staying put where you are?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
I know what I'm about.
As you all quietly creep forward, unable to see each other, except...
I'm holding Pete's hand.
No, because you have a different... I always get confused because there's one that can see invisibility, and there's one that just gets really good dark vision.
Oh, yeah. I have Devil's Sight.
Yeah. Yeah, that can see through magical darkness.
True
I think
sight
it's
is
True
the
Sight.
one that-
Yeah, that can see invisible creatures.
Oh, yeah, I do not have that. I don't know if anyone gets that.
So yeah, none of you can actually see each other, but you all are kind of creeping forward, and as you do, a light begins to emanate from the stone plinth. This silver light that kind of trails through the strange scrawling and twisting and notched lettering that you now know to be the Dead Harshan language, or at least the Dead Harshan writing system. As it goes from bottom to top and wraps around the pillar, Kendry sort of takes a step back before looking at the others. Someone is here. That's not how she talks at all.
Someone's here.
Before looking at the others, someone's here. Ready yourselves. They are going to make perception checks now. You guys can go ahead and first make stealth checks.
Do we have advantage for invisibility?
Yes, you have advantage if you are invisible. Pete has advantage and Pass Without a Trace, as does Kyrus, I think.
I can move closer to that pillar if I can just like bound.
Yeah, for sure.
Do I have disadvantage even if I didn't move?
I'm going to say no.
What, cover, half cover, anything?
Howie, you would have...
Or does it make a difference?
You would
I'm
have
not sure.
full cover from these three, but this guy
Okay.
you would potentially be able to see you. Okay.
What'd you get?
29.
God
What'd you
damn.
get?
26.
I'm good at sneaking.
Oh shit, 36.
Oh, because
Nice.
you're in Pass Without
Yeah.
a Trace.
Oh, I'm going to roll for Pete. Okay.
36.
Dirty 20 for Pete. Kyrus with advantage. Wow. It's a good thing these all have advantage because I've rolled 3 natural ones so far.
Wow.
Get him out of the
Same
way.
dice or different dice?
Same die.
Save those for our enemies, please.
You won't.
Let's see.
He's gonna roll that.
I mean,
another
what are the
one
odds
and
that they
kill
would
everybody
keep,
again?
that they would keep rolling ones? That's still though a 36 for Kyrus, and for Pippin.
Aw, friends.
I wink. It doesn't matter.
You can see either way.
Yeah.
Man, you guys, do you have expertise in stealth? So do Pippin and Kyrus.
Nice.
19 plus 15 plus 10 is
25 plus 19 is
Plus 15 is 39 plus 5 is
44?
44.
44. Okay, Pippin rolls a 44 on stealth.
Yay, Pippin!
Jesus.
if that's
And
wrong, it's off by like 2.
Howie, you had rolled a 15
And a 13.
and a 13 for Hank.
Yeah.
Sorry, microphone. As you're all stepping around and Kendry says this aloud, the 2 wizards
I
turn
got a
around.
19, by the way.
Nice, thank you.
Which one is glowing?
This one.
Okay.
Oh, that was the other thing. Before I describe this, anyone who is curious can roll an insight check.
At any distance?
Yes.
piece of shit.
30, 20?
I'm going to say disadvantage for Howie and Alma.
30, 20?
Dirty 20, 5 for Cholula.
She's only kind of curious, and this guy's in my way.
17.
17.
22.
22, nice.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The three of you realize there must be, like, Silas, this hits you instantly because you see, you kind of like take a step and it starts to light up and you feel like this pulse within you. And you get the sense that because this prophecy seems to be tied to you, it's like it senses your presence. Now that you've stepped within about 30 feet of it, it is reacting. Cholula, you're not really thinking about that right now because the half
There's a
elf.
murder to be done.
Because the half elf drops the sanding, the whetstone. Thank you. On the table, stands up with them all at the ready, and looks directly at, not at you, but looks directly at Pippin. But what he's actually looking at is through the invisible Pippin at Hank. And then there's Alma, as you're kind of like hearing this, you press yourself up against the plinth that you're standing next to, and a little bit of the stone crumbles and off to the side. These three don't seem to have noticed, but this guy is going to call out, 3 at the back there, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
It's a good thing we stayed at the back if we were planning on doing the worst.
Always my plan.
Initiative dice.
Damn, okay.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't roll the worst.
Howie, how'd you do?
22.
2, nice. Alma?
6.
6, excellent. Cholula?
33.
33, not bad at all. And Silas?
21.
21.
Oh, I got better initiative. First time ever.
Okay,
I
up
rolled better
first.
I only have a +4.
Okay.
Up first is Cholula.
Okay. I would like to, if I can, did I already shift today?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to get around this table to the other side of this guy.
Yeah. This chair's not supposed to be falling.
Okay, cool.
It's plugged in. Technically, this is the one he was sitting
Plugged
in.
Plug in your chair.
It's
Everybody.
pushed in. There it is. There's the words. We'll say this one tossed back behind him as he stood up abruptly. So yeah, you can easily 5, 10, 15 get right on that guy. We'll call him on this square.
Do you want to be behind him? I only ask because it's literally what you just said.
How much movement was that?
That was
15.
You were here. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 15.
Okay, yeah. If I could get to the other side of him, just so it's easy for Pippin to pull in where I'm at and flank with me.
Yeah. 15, 20, 25. Go ahead and make. I'm going to call this a dexterity saving throw. This is to avoid the chair that he's tossed behind him so that he's not made aware of your invisible presence.
Okay. 25.
Yeah, easy.
Pish posh.
You're just like breathing down his neck.
No one can see it, but you actually leap over the chair and roll on the other side silently and get at the ready on the other side of him.
Yeah, and then I'd like to do a stab.
Okay, go for it.
Uh, 19.
19 hits.
Fuck yeah. Then when I do that, I'm gonna say 1 here. And get.
Oh, that's very fun.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7. Here, 8. Ooh. does 38 points of piercing damage.
It's almost like a guarantee.
That hurts. He takes it and he just like lets out a scream as your rapier is still kind of like protruding through him. He looks over his shoulder at you behind him as you coalesce back into reality, making your attack, and you are no longer invisible.
Okay, then I would like to bonus action get him, or whatever the thing is, for the dancing short sword, and attack him with that as well.
Yes, absolutely. Where did that dancing sword go?
Oh, it's. Hang on.
Is it on the floor?
Yeah,
somewhere?
I'm gonna disappear for a moment. Oh no, I am. It's fine, everyone.
I was going to jokingly cut into a solo.
Of you?
No,
Thank you.
then difficulties happen.
You could whenever you want, just
Yeah.
have a solo of you hanging out.
It's Taylor time.
Yeah.
Cholula, your father's dancing sword whistles out of its sheath.
That's from my daddy. That is just going to be a 16.
16. This time he doesn't have. He doesn't. It just kind of like glances off of the like steel pauldron. This dude is in like full plate armor.
Yeah.
Excellent. Does that end your turn, Cholula?
Yes.
Wonderful. That is going to bring us to Pippin. Pippin's going to go 5, 10. Go ahead and take this off because he's going to use this opportunity to attack with advantage.
Yeah.
Because he
What
is
an opportunity.
flanking. That's a natural 1. And that's an 18. That's much better. With the rapier, that is going to be a 28, which will hit for sure.
Yeah.
It's for the rapier, and he will definitely get sneak attack. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 11.
Now, should we have music, right?
We do.
Okay. I was going through a checklist.
That is going to be 25 points of damage. No, he gets in addition to that as well. 30 points of damage from Pippin. Whoo!
Oops, all rogues.
Oops, all rogues. And on that attack, this guy needs to roll a couple of d10s. Oh god, that one's just gone. 13.
Does your this damage thing, if I assume that's what you're rolling for, is that for the round or for the attack? Like a cumulative within a round?
It's for the attack.
Okay.
But it's not against max HP, it's against current HP.
Okay.
So basically, without getting too like crunchy or meta about it, I roll on the mortal wounds table if anyone takes half or more than half of their current total hit points.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured as much. I just didn't know if it was like for this 6 seconds or for each attack.
Yeah. Taking advantage of the sneak attack, Pippin stabs his rapier in like directly next to where yours is, Cholula, as he comes into visibility as well, and then swings a fist across the dude's face and breaks his nose to the side.
Nice.
It has to be set with a bonus action within 1 minute, or it will become permanently misaligned.
Live that way.
Didn't he just like remove the ability of someone's like? Didn't he just take someone's ability to speak away outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, was that Pippin?
Well, technically, you all took everyone's ability to speak away because they're all dead now.
Yeah, I will.
That is going to end Pippin's turn and bring us to Howard.
Howard. So, We went over like Kesso how big or how much damage it does, but I don't think we went over how big of an explosion it is.
No, I don't think we did.
Would we have gathered that from the coughing and sneezing bomb?
Or the
Or is it
test I
different?
did with like the
I would
smaller
say
bits
I would
and
say the
stuff.
test that you did. I don't think you would know exactly because you haven't really done a test with a full
Interesting.
piece. You've burned some of the powder and like broken some bits, but you haven't
You know
just
what?
ignited an entire piece yet.
I'm gonna take a chance.
Okay.
Wish I was about to put some arrowheads on there.
I'm gonna run over to here, and then like midway through, I'm going to cast catapult and shoot the unrefined Kesso at the person in the middle.
Okay.
Because the unrefined blows up easier, right?
Correct.
That's the
It
deal.
is much more unstable.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Oh shit!
That's going to be
In
Silas.
fairness,
and
you
all
don't know
three.
where he is.
Well, it would be centered on that guy.
I think that's
I
still.
could very well be right on the edge.
Yeah, I think you're right in there, Silas. So we're going to call that Silas, the two wizards, and Kendry.
Okay.
Deck saves?
Dexterity saving throws.
You got this.
Yeah, that's fine.
You have the damage
What?
that it does written, correct?
Yeah, it's 5d6,
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
and then
Oh, plus.
catapult on the person I aimed it at. I don't know if this compounds or anything. Would it?
Oh, yeah.
So that'd be a DC 19 saving throw.
Okay, I'll roll for them first.
Plus.
Oh yeah. If it,
Wow.
What type of saving throw?
Dex.
Dex save. That is only a 15.
Hell yeah. So that's another
I got a 28.
3d8.
Nice. That succeeds. You have
all the
evasion. You
D8s.
take no damage.
Cool.
This is why
You
I'm playing
hear it
Artificer.
whiz over your head.
Yeah. Can we play like a
15 just
20-minute
succeeds.
flashback to Kesso? Just to get in the
The
fetal
one who
position.
takes it in the face does succeed his dexterity saving throw somehow.
You start crying.
Oh really? He's like.
Yeah. Well, there's like slow motion shot as this like little glowing orange bit that still has like chunks of rock kind of crusted onto the sides of it, just like magically propelled through the air and collides with this person's face and like breaks their nose too, and he like falls backwards, slams his head into the plinth and hits the ground before the Kesso then drops and hits the ground, and that's what actually detonates it. The guy
So-
next to
Need
him
more dice.
No, it's fine. I have to separate it out.
Nice.
rolled. That was his roll.
Let's see.
Fails. And
Oh my
Kendry. Excuse me. Okay. Nat 20 on Kendry's save.
She would.
Okay. So that's one failure, one success.
7 bludgeoning damage to the person that hit.
Okay.
And then
You said 2 failures?
Yeah.
Or 1 failure?
One failure, one success. One failure, 2 successes.
Oh, okay.
These 2 succeeded. This one failed.
I'm imagining
28 for the explosive damage.
Nice.
And
the explosion sounding like
yeah, 28.
Boom Boom Head from Avatar.
Oh yeah, like a whistle.
Have
Some
to
like kind of builds,
14
clicks.
for that guy, and for Kendry. Excellent.
What they were called.
As it
So it's him and then there was the lady and
Oh yeah. Let me
Combustion
role play this a little
benders or
bit.
something like
Just
that?
a little like actual
Yeah.
slingshot, just like pops out of the wrist, and I go.
combustible or something.
hell yeah.
They call him like
so
Boom
yeah.
Boom Boy or Boom Boom Guy.
Oh, isn't it like clickety clicky boom boom or something?
Yeah,
like
it's Sokka who does it.
that? Yeah. Anyway,
It sucks.
so yeah, Howie, you send this Kesso out with your catapult, hits that wizard in the face, slam their head into the back of the plinth, and fall to the ground before kind of like scrambling out of the way as the Kesso drops, detonates. Kendry also sort of like rolls out of the way just in time. This person does not. They actually get blasted 10 feet this way, and they're going to take another d6. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Also, what's the DC on the Kesso?
As they collide into the wall, 15.
15.
So yeah, they like slam into the wall, hit their head as well. Nose bleeding, singed, and this one gets blown. He actually got blown back into. Well, but he rolled away, so he would go kind of this direction, 10 feet away, basically from the center. Excellent. Howie completes his movement. Oh yeah, so you can all see. For sure. You can all see that there's that same sort of silver glow coming from the words around this plinth. There's this translucent field of energy that's surrounding it that keeps it from breaking.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Hey guys, we should read that prophecy.
That one actually said they blow up this plinth.
Yeah.
And then,
The last line. They're behind you now. They will.
Okay. The other ones around it stay intact currently, but you don't see that light around them. Some little chunks fall off here and there, but they do look destructible. Excellent. Does that end your turn, Howie?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. That's going to bring us to Silas.
oh. I'm going to cast Silence on Kendry and the one next to them.
Okay, right here. Remind me the range on Silence.
120, 20-foot diameter.
20-foot diameter?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Excellent.
40-foot diameter.
Is exactly this. So you cast it kind of like so.
Yeah, probably on the not Kendry one.
This guy?
Middle guy.
Excellent. You do so. Suddenly, the sound of several of the falling stones cease. Past that, a trace drops.
If I could look at,
And you cast a spell, so your invisibility drops as well.
yeah, look at Pete as I like kind of mist back into my visible form and say, Plan B, and then I'm gonna run and do something to this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. 15 to there. Come on.
I'm going to unarmed strike them, I guess. We
All
determined that was a D8.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. I put it in my notes. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Because this one told me to. Where did I punch her?
The lips.
Oh,
My teeth.
Teeth punch.
shit on my butt.
Oh no.
It's okay.
That's what it would sound like.
The 12 probably doesn't do it.
Wizard. Maybe.
It's a caster.
What was it?
12?
12 exactly hits.
Yeah. So maybe I said Plan B too loud.
Yeah, you guys didn't get a surprise round, but they also didn't get time to like mage armor themselves. They were just like, "What? They're here?"
That's 5 points.
He's dead.
It's 5 points from a level 17 monk / barbarian.
Barbarian.
I also say Plan B, and I'm gonna hold back, and then I run over. When I run over and I flick him with my pinky.
Excellent.
To get
Ending.
5 points of damage from your pinky is kind of impressive.
It's not bad, yeah. I'm like training Deku.
You have blue tack, yes?
I do. It sticks to everything.
Well, that's the idea.
That is my turn. That was action to cast
Excellent.
and bonus to destroy this wizard.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking hell yeah.
It's fucking over for her.
Okay. That brings us to the mall.
Huh?
The half elf.
Ah.
Coconut Mall.
Wielding the mall.
I just want to make a mall out of a coconut now.
Yeah. It'll hurt.
Just got coconut mall. Send this to your friends, the totally coconut mall dip.
That doesn't require sound, so as a bonus action, there's this dark energy that sort of like flickers, and it's like very electric and giving off these little like sparks as it rises up from the boots. And you see as it kind of like washes over the armor, and as Pippin and Cholula both pull their rapiers out from the midsection of this dude, you can see from the holes that you basically poked in the armor, the skin begins to heal over.
Is he casting a spell?
You're gonna hate when I say this. Technically, no. This is a bonus action ability,
Okay.
but it like doesn't require any components, which is why he's able to do it in silence.
Do most spells require verbal?
Not all.
Not all of them, but most of them.
Oh.
Where
It
was
should
Kyrus
say
in the initiative?
Kyrus is not alert like Pippin and Cholula, so he only gets +4 to his initiative. And
Oh, okay.
He rolled a 10.
I was like, I keep imagining him as like you guys, and I was like, where the fuck did he land?
Yeah, no, he's very good at stealing things and getting away quietly,
Yeah.
but not necessarily fast. Rad. So he heals that many points as a bonus action. Then with his action, he's going to go ahead and make a maul attack against each of you. We'll do Cholula first and then Pippin. Actually, we'll do Pippin first and then Cholula, just because he's facing Pippin.
Okay. I am going to sentinel attack him for hitting my brother.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Sorry, I was counting.
Does that hit Pippin? It does not. He misses Pippin, actually.
It's incredible.
Missing Pippin.
Missing Pips. Like a bad D6.
16?
The dots are called pips. 16? 16 does not hit. It just deflects off of his armor once again as he swings around, this time to swing at you, Cholula. Natural 1. He does not hit you.
Okay, well, we all miss.
And
It's
he's-
very quiet and it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like feeling the impact from these things, but there's no sound happening. You're like seeing sparks and scraping across armor, and it's eerily
It's
silent.
like punching underwater.
Yeah. Like for the rest of you, you're seeing it happening, but can hear other stuff, so it's normal. But for those of you within the silence, it feels bad.
Yeah.
I walked into our room the other day and the fan wasn't on. I was like, "What's wrong with this space?"
It was weird and bad.
Then he's gonna turn, and Silas, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh, 18.
18 succeeds, so you only take half damage, and you're not blinded. 8 have to 4 points of damage, and I need you to make a DC 10 con save to keep your concentration up on silence.
That's 10 exactly.
Ooh, okay, you can maintain your concentration. That is going to end his turn. He's not going to risk moving right now. And
That'd
that
be fucking funny.
brings us to Pete.
He
I think he can't move after Cholula hits him, right?
Correct, because she missed.
All right.
But if she had hit, yes, because it's Sentinel. All right, Pete, what you got? Pete's like, all right, let's do it again. And well, let's use the one that's thematic. Just get in my hands. Okay. Can we get all three of them?
I think
He
currently,
can.
really.
Yeah. These two are like right on the edges. Let's see, because, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah. Excellent. Pete is going to make another sculpted explosion, and he's going to protect Silas. So once again, the fire surrounds you, but does not char you.
I always
but it
flinch.
does potentially.
Always will. It's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
Now it's imperative that you don't move. You're moving.
Kendry gets a 21 and succeeds.
It's all without the iframes. You know, roll at the right time.
This guy that you're fighting, Silas, 17 also succeeds. And the third wizard, natural 2 fails.
That's good. It was centered on them. That'd be nice.
Here we are. He's going to make this. I already said fire, so it's fire. Wow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 d8 of fire damage. 40 points of damage to
Is that one guy dead yet?
this guy. Which
Do the
was
other ones
just
take no
under.
damage?
He took the
They
least
take
damage
half
from me,
damage.
Okay.
So I think they're all balanced.
So this guy takes 20 points, and Kendry takes 20 points. That is Pete's whole action. He doesn't really have any bonus actions. So that's going to end Pete's turn. Actually, Pete's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to over there and hang out now that he is no longer invisible. That ends Pete's turn and brings us to Kendry. Let me just check if she got to speak for this thing. She does. Okay, here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to roll a quick Arcana check. It's a pretty low DC. This is to see if a high-level caster can recognize that silence has been cast. I don't want to just be like, oh, she walks over here. That's a natural 20. Which gives me the ability to say she goes over here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Sorry, Silas.
As she exits this area of silence, you hear she's like humming this little tune. She's just, like, there's no fear, there's no, seemingly no sense of danger as she just kind of like runs out into herself, just like, and once she can hear herself humming, she's like, ah, here we are. She speaks this low guttural tongue, and as she does, erupting from the earth, whoa, is a humanoid made of stone. As she conjures an earth elemental from the ground, and it's got those same striations as the segments of rock throughout this entire temple as it kind of bursts up through the ground. It has its own turn in initiative, which just happens to be right after her.
Is that like large size?
Yes.
Okay.
So, that brings us to the earth elemental. It's going to movement speed. Excellent. Oops. He was right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 25 to there to flank you, Silas. And it's going to make 2 slam attacks against you with advantage. Um, 23 to hit for the first one.
Yep.
I'd like to restore balance on the second.
Okay. No more advantage on the second roll. Oh, that was so close to a natural 20. But instead, it is only 16 to hit.
No, the first one meets it, beats it.
Okay. That's fine. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage from this massive boulder-like fist that just slams you up against the wall. That's going to be the Earth Elemental's full turn, and that's going to bring us to the other wizard.
An exact 10 again
Okay.
for concentration.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you only took 10 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
I also
That-
rolled a 10 for that.
Yeah, meets it. It succeeds.
Be nice to roll anything else.
This wizard is not within the silence.
The one that's right on Silas?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, I thought she was.
This one's
Nah.
not. Currently, this guy and the 3 of you, Pippin, Cholula,
Pippin
and the
might
half-elf.
be out.
I think he's just within it from my top down. It's like half of that square, but I'm counting it. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to do, so... he holds his hand to the side. The book that was floating there before the plinth hovers over to him. He flips through a couple of pages and like holds down a finger and stops on one. And he just like lets out this low voice that's just like, Berdona. And like as he's saying these words, there's this other sculpted explosion. He's going to sculpt it around. Yeah. Well, no, he can't see Kairos, so he wouldn't know to do that. He's going to sculpt it around the Earth Elemental and his buddy over here. Center that on you, Silas. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Something you're notoriously very bad at.
Well, now you said it.
Who's doing this?
Natural 20?
This lady. Natural 20, and you have evasion,
You
so you
shove
take
her into your spot.
you take no damage as there's this burst of like frozen Arctic air that fills the space. You actually see like clouds begin to form as the mist condenses into like thick, basically clouds at the top of the chamber from this sudden influx of cold air. But Silas, you resist it because fuck that. I will say you like backstep just a little bit to get under the Earth Elemental's feet where it's been sculpted around and take no damage. Shit, that's his whole action. That ends her turn, I should say, and brings us to Kairos, finally. He's going to stick to the plan. I'm going to go ahead and just take this off. We'll know that he's invisible as he approaches. He's here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to do the same dexterity check that Cholula did. Dexterity saving throw, sorry. To make sure that he doesn't make his presence known with that chair kick. On a natural 3 for a total of 12. The DC was 15. He kicks the chair, and he is not flanking, but unfortunately he doesn't get advantage on this attack. However, if it hits, he will still get sneak attack because there's 2 other rogues.
Yeah.
Giving this guy the business.
Give him the business.
Come on, Kairos, roll above a 3.
Maybe
It's
we
another
should have brought
12 to hit, which does not hit. 15. It only took him 15 feet of movement to get here. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. He doesn't have enough. Oh, yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Fuck, shit.
I was like, oh, he can bonus action to dash. But then he can't use his bonus action to hide, so he's just going to stay here. And back you guys up. That's going to end Kyrus' turn and bring us to the wizard in the middle of the silence, who's not looking great, by the way. Took some unrefined queso directly to the nose.
That's how they get you.
That's how I get you.
That is how they get you. You hate to see it. Find yourself in a lot of positions as a DM where you're like, everybody's going to be mad at me for doing this.
Do it. Just do it.
He's going to go ahead and make his 3 arcane burst attacks. He'll step forward first. 10 to about there. He's going to make the first one against you, Silas. And maybe potentially more of them, we'll see.
Is this spell?
It is not.
Oh.
This is the part where you guys get mad at me.
That's fine.
His arcane
It's just that we all have counterspell.
His arcane burst
silence.
is a ranged spell attack, but because it is an ability and not a spell, it's basically like whenever wizards in any magic system that you prefer can start casting spells without having to say anything.
Yeah.
This is their attack that they have honed to that level.
Nice.
13 plus 8 is 20.
Voldemort.
18,
2.
20, 21?
21.
21 to hit for the first.
No.
Less than that. Less than that. He makes 3 arcane burst attacks against you that just taking chunks out of the wall.
I think the umbrella is just out after I get
for
surrounded.
Sure. Hell yeah. That. Does he have a bonus action? No. No, he doesn't. Dope. That's going to bring us to Alma's turn.
Okay. So to start out, we had discussed earlier that there are like cracks in the ceiling, right?
Not in this room.
But in this building, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out to Bodan. It does not take an action or bonus action from me. And tell him that he should skadoodle to me. He can go 90 feet with his movement in a turn. So if he uses his action and his movement, he can go 180 feet. He was on the ceiling, we'll recall.
He was in the clouds at the front of the temple. I'm not saying you can't do... Yeah, before you entered the temple...
We had discussed many times that he was on the roof when we came in.
All that I remember is you saying before you guys entered the temple that you were sending him up to take cover in the clouds.
Okay. I
And that
mean,
was
either
before you
way, I
entered.
don't have a distance with him, so...
True. I'm just saying you've been through many chambers. It'll probably take him a second to get here.
Well-
Go ahead and roll a d20. We're going to roll a luck check. You want to roll high.
I didn't.
I didn't.
Okay. What did you roll?
2.
2.
The
All right.
opposite.
Roll another d20. This time you want to roll low.
12.
12. He'll be
How
here.
about the opposite of what it is that you would like?
He'll be here in 12 rounds.
Great,
If
he
you
might
wanna-
as well go away.
I've got silence up and it's crushing. These full-throated wizards.
Okay,
Anti-Semitic wizards.
No, that's hands. They can use their hands.
I'm
How long
gonna
ago did you come up with?
I'm gonna go 30
while.
feet that direction.
This direction?
Yeah.
5. Let's see, 5, and then diagonal 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Here or here.
That one, please.
Okay,
Or sorry, the other one that you had indicated.
gotcha.
How far away am I from Kendry?
From Kendry, that's a good question. No, where's the one with measurements? There you are.
75.
Yeah, I guess I could just count squares, huh? You are, 75 exactly.
Beautiful. I would like to hit her with a 6th level guiding bolt.
Go for it.
Nice. 6th level.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kendry has anti-guide.
30.
30 hits.
Nice.
Surprisingly enough.
Okay, so I need 1, 2, 4.
Probably just immune to lightning damage. Being fish. Fine.
Immune to what damage did you say? Immune to that one.
Okay.
It's a lot of 2s.
I know. 14, 16, 18. Nope. Oh, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 28 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And then if I could quicken spell.
Yeah.
Boop, boop. 2 sorcery points. Boop, boop. I would like to go ahead and also hit her with a firebolt.
Go for it.
18?
18 hits.
Nice.
Wizards.
4d10. I don't think she's near death yet, but non-lethal.
Okay.
Somehow. However, that makes sense.
For sure. It's arcane fire. You can like put it out as soon as the impact happens.
16 points of fire damage.
Nice.
I just pew pew.
Hell yeah. Does that end your turn?
Yes, that's my action, bonus action, and all of my movement.
Okay, at the end of your turn, she's going to use all 3 of her legendary actions.
No! You didn't say that was a choice.
You see as the bright light of your firebolt and guiding bolt strike her. Oh, you would have had advantage on that firebolt. If you want to roll again, see if you crit.
Why?
Because you hit her with guiding bolt.
The bolt that guides.
That's cocked.
That's packed.
Nice
No.
cock. Okay. She takes these 2 hits. Also, like, for some reason, all of these people are like up against the wall, literally. Gets blown back, catches herself. You can't even hear what she is whispering under her breath as she holds her arms out. You see those strange, like lionfish-like spines and tendrils that go all the way down the sides of her arms, begin to shake, and as she brings her arm across, you hear this strange sort of like, almost like that sound that you hear when burning a log for the first time, where it's just like kind of squealing and squeezing. And then you see as the stone on this side of the wall darkens. As plummeting out from the wall, about 30 feet long, this massive wave of water is summoned and crashes along you. Oh, sorry, it's 10 feet wide. 10 feet wide. So it's going to be on these squares. It goes up to 30 feet, so I don't think it's quite going to meet. Hang on, I'm being dumb. Technically, she can summon it from within 120 feet of her, which she probably would have had to come one step this way to do so, to see you. So for flavor, yeah, still doesn't reach Howie and Hank or Pete, but
It's one of those things in there. I think a wall of water.
oh, this is an ability she has called Deluge.
Oh,
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Alma.
Little hop on the side.
17.
17 just fails.
I thought that it wouldn't do that.
You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone as this massive wall of water just erupts from the wall and washes over you and the whole like 30-foot area of this place around you. That's her legendary action. That is going to bring us back to the top of the round with Cholula
Okay.
as we begin round 2 of this combat.
It's a bonus action to
on,
drink the
Bodan.
potion, yeah?
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and consume my final potion of speed.
Mm-hmm.
So let me...
You become hasted.
so
Cholula gets totally hasted.
Additional
Oh, I-
bonus.
Spell.
That's 2 to my AC. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to do another stab on this guy in front of me.
Yeah, stab it. Oh.
That probably does it.
21.
21 hits.
21.
$27.
33 points of damage.
Ooh.
Get him.
He's still standing.
I'm going to hit him again.
Hell yeah. Is this with the dancing sword?
No, the potion of speed.
Oh, right,
me
gives you an
2
extra
attacks.
action. Extra attack action, I should say. Ooh.
19?
19 hits.
Wait. Oh, it's just gonna be this time. 8 more points of damage.
8 points?
Yes.
Nice. After that slew of attacks, go ahead and roll 2d10.
Okay.
We've entered that time of the recording process.
Everyone, clear your throat.
I am.
9 and a 4.
Total of 13. His nose gets broken even further. The Dufay family are just like punching this dude. They're going full on fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, punching this dude back and forth.
You break it the other way, and now it's floppy.
Yeah.
Now it's just like hanging on. Oh.
Just
I
being
saw-
held there by the skin.
Yeah, I like that actually. You break it the other way, and it's like dangling. At this point, instead of being able to set it to salvage it, he's going to have to get it magically healed to not permanently be disfigured,
Bag of
assuming he has survived this
flesh
fight.
on his face.
Did y'all see the photo of the woman that was hit with the chair, like, afterwards?
Oh yeah, she looks like a proboscis monkey, right?
Yeah.
They have like the big like pink nose,
Chair?
right?
What?
The
The
proboscis
dot
guy.
fight thing?
Oh no, I didn't. I haven't looked into that much.
great.
You know,
It's
the puppet,
Also
is
do
it
the
on
Gonzo.
Mr.
Oh, I've seen the video.
Rogers?
Oh, okay.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, there's a puppet with like
Yeah.
a really big red nose. Looks
Yeah.
like that.
Yikes.
Mr. Velvet dude.
It's like
This is the
nose
person we
suddenly,
wanted to
like,
get hit, right?
Yeah.
poured into
Yeah, this
the-
is like a frameable photo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cholula, does that end your turn?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent.
Somebody made a D&D build for the guy that wielded the chair. It's nice. Obviously, Tavern Brawler. They went with Fighter. I would have gone with Barbarian.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You didn't
say
have armor.
you've got 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
Less attacks, just one really big one.
Wait, would she do that? Hang on.
There's a spider web on your dungeon screen.
Cool.
Halloween.
Yeah, she would do that.
Who?
At the end of your turn, Cholula, Kendry is going to use, since we're now on a new round, one of her legendary actions. She takes this strange like staff that she's been holding at her side that you see now as a trident, as she just like rears back, and she's gonna huck it at you and make a ranged attack roll. You do have 3/4 cover, so you get to add did I say 3/4? I meant half. Because, yeah, this plinth is giving you half cover. So you get to add 2 to your armor class for this.
Okay.
Don't forget the benefit to your armor class from Potion of Speed as well.
Yeah. I have that in here.
That's a natural 1 for a total of
I
11.
have her trident now, I guess.
She throws it, and it just whiffs and goes right past you, but then you see as it kind of like crackles and beams back to her hand as electricity.
Man.
How close was it to breaking his nose?
It did.
The whole fight.
You get a sense as it becomes electric and moves past you back towards her hand. You can feel like your hair stands up and like follows it. You get the sense there was going to be some sort of discharge, and that she does not give a fuck about what happens to that guy.
Oh, she didn't even care about this guy.
That's her legendary action. Ending Cholula's turn is going to bring us to Pippin.
Pippin.
Pippin is also here.
Pippin is also here. Yeah, Pippin's going to stab at this guy with advantage again.
Yeah.
That's all he's good for.
Stab him, Pippin.
Yeah, that'll hit. 27 hits.
Yes.
Ah, one of those.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the sneak attacks. 10, 16, 18, 20, 22, 26, 30. 30 points of damage. Where are you? Wow, this was a good plan. As Pippin stabs through the nose and out the back of the head, and this guy is dead.
Dang. All right.
Just like the Duvet family showed up and perforated that man, and he is no longer a threat.
Right through the nose.
You can put him in a binder now.
Yeah.
In a binder?
A 3-ring binder.
Oh, because he's perforated. Yeah. And you can tear him out later, even. Hell yeah. That's going to be Pippin's. No, he'll use some movement. Why not?
Yeah.
He looks up and looks like he's trying to say something, but you can't hear him.
Okay.
He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to rush up to Kendry, and that ends his turn, because he can't
All right, Pippin.
bonus action anything. Make it.
Hide.
I'll say yeah, it's right in front of her. I'll go ahead and have Kairos and Cholula as a free action. Go ahead and make some insight checks.
Okay. Are we reading lips?
Trying to. If you have a feature that just lets you do that, that'd be great.
I don't, but I do have a dirty 20 on my insight check.
Nice. Kairos didn't roll that well.
Paris, come on, buddy.
Dude can't break a 5 at the moment.
When you're dressed like the Green Goblin, it's kind of hard to.
So he's confused, but Cholula, you get the sense that Pippin is like, now we get that one, and then he rushed that way towards Kendry.
Okay.
Is Kairos small?
The mini I chose for him is.
Oh, okay.
It was the most roguelike that I
Roguelike.
chose from. That isn't just like generic bandit.
That's fair. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's Pippin's turn. That's gonna bring us to Howie.
Howie.
Hell yeah.
Howie.
I'm gonna move. I think I can do it. Which is right up there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a
What
sharp
is your movement speed?
30. I think it just makes it. Right?
30. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta use those corners to your advantage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you get up there.
Cool. Sharpshooter attack the person out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
That started very low. I want you to know that. It was like belly button
You
level.
like feel them travel.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can hear them before they happen.
21.
21 hits that guy for sure.
Yeah, I'll wait. $25.
25. Yeah, this is with your hammer. You throw your hammer and it's just whistling through the air end over end, and he whips up this shield from the ground that just boom, knocks it off. He takes no damage.
Cool. Okay. Bonus action. Second level. Smite.
I'd say at one
Searing
point.
smite?
the-
Was that the one?
Branding smite.
Branding smite.
Yeah.
the
And
hammer
I'm not
stops
going
it.
to sharpshooter. I'm going to do it one more time.
Okay, go for it. Worth noting, this was a reaction that he has. Not
Yeah, we can't do
he
it.
wasn't casting shield, so it was like that one attack and then it is gone.
But
So-
still, that means
So if he had cast shield,
Yeah.
his AC would have been permanently increased. That's not what happened. He
Oh, cool.
has an ability that allows him to reduce an amount of damage by a certain amount, and if it reaches 0, then he takes no damage. He did that, and now he's done that, and he's just like
Got it.
in the open.
He had no follow-up plan.
Correct.
Got it.
He was hoping you didn't have more hammers to throw.
I said the hammer stops whistling at some point in its trajectory.
Oh yeah, and then there's that very generic like sound of something hitting a like windshield, just like a.
Or no sound.
no. Sense.
Oh yeah, no sound because it's silent.
All right, I'll call it back. He's a wizard, right? I'm sharpshootering again. Okay.
Go for it.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Hell yeah.
Right.
He doesn't have any magic tricks up his sleeve this time. I don't think. No, he doesn't.
Smite. How bad do I want this guy dead? I want him dead. I'm gonna cast or use my
Flash of Genius? No,
what's
that's a
called?
different thing.
the other one.
Oh, your Arcane
Arcane Jolt.
Arcane Jolt. There it is.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Yeah. Shit. 30. 41 damage.
Roll 2d10. He is still standing, but barely.
Break his nose.
I swear, if you roll a 13,
It's like, what was it?
A 6
Magnus
and a 4.
always tore the arms off of his
10.
enemies.
10.
Yeah.
I wish.
Okay. This is with your hammer and the Arcane Jolt. As it strikes. And Smite, yeah. So as this was Branding Smite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you strike, it hits him like right in the collarbone and takes a chunk out of his neck, and he begins bleeding. When it comes around to his turn, let me make a note of this.
Andy's shining now.
Ooh.
Bright
What
little
does that
boy
mean?
over there. You can't go invisible.
When it comes to his turn, unless he uses his action to staunch the bleeding, he's going to take 1d6 of bleed damage.
Oh yeah.
That'll be what ends him.
And then I'm gonna have Hank come up right there.
Hell yeah. Rad. That ends Howie's turn and brings us to Silas.
Okay.
You're sandwiched between a rock and a wizard place.
I'm gonna like hold the umbrella over my head and then close it and like appear next to the one in the silence.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna kill him.
Which side of him? Which side of him do you want to be on? You or Sam?
Across from you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other option.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, you appear there. The misty visage of death rises from the silent floor.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna come out and war pick him. No, I'm gonna short sword him. No, I'm gonna warp. No, I'm gonna short sword him.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack with your short sword. If I followed that correctly.
You did.
Yeah. Because if you give us out,
It has advantage because I've appeared out of the movement.
Yeah, he's a little distracted at the moment.
Oh, for sure. It's a 29?
29 hits as his hand is moving in slow motion to staunch the bleeding in his neck, and you appear from nowhere and just slash across him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Jesus Christ. 7 points of damage.
What does it look like when you kill this guy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna as his hand goes up to the neck, I'm just gonna interrupt it the back of the blade.
Yeah, oh yeah, just like slicing through his hand and then severing the head. And that guy's dead.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Does that end your turn, Silas? That was one attack and your bonus action.
With my for flavor offhand, I'm gonna throw my war pick at the other wizard.
Yeah, go for it. Make a ranged attack roll.
Oh, shit.
23.
23 hits, yeah.
Um, 7 points of damage.
Nice, not
I
bad.
gotta roll over a 3 or more than a 2 for damage. That would be rad.
Jeez. That's the worst.
And then it appears, I guess, back in my hand.
Yeah.
And that is my turn. I have used my bonus action.
Hell yeah. All right, ending Silas's turn. That guy's dead. That's gonna bring us to Pete.
Yeah.
General of goods. Let's see if he gets his sculpted explosion back just for fun. He does not. All right, Pete, what do you got? He's got a pocket full of potions.
I got a pocket full of potions.
The golem started in the middle, right?
Yeah, it started basically where
Okay.
you're standing. Okay, Pete. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. And he's gonna go ahead and he starts lobbing potion bottles, just like a couple underhand and then one from the back of like a pouch on his back, tossing it over. All of them are just like whistling over the earth elemental and down towards this other wizard. First one hits. Second one hits.
Hey.
Third one hits.
Bye. That's Pete.
It's like you played Shovel Knight at all?
Yeah.
Only a little bit, but yeah.
Okay. There's a really good character design. He just uses potions for his attacks.
Nice. I'm just gonna roll.
It's good. He wears like a big Italian mask.
I'm just gonna roll one set of damage dice and then multiply it by 3 to save time and d10s.
Fair.
8 plus 7 is 15. Nice. Times 4. No, times 3.
45.
45. Plus 9.
53.
53. 53 points of damage.
54. 45 plus 9 is 54.
54. Yeah. That guy looks just about as his buddy did moments ago. As he you vanish and he looks over and sees you slash through his companion, and just as he's starting to go, no, and he's like summoning magic between his hands, you can see this arcane light beginning to glow, and then he hears a strange sound and looks up as 3 potion bottles just pummel him. He's still alive, but he does need to roll a couple of d10s. 7. That's
That's
pretty
broken.
low.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. I'm gonna start adding T-Rexes to every rolling table. His ankles are broken,
Oh, go down.
and he can't move until he receives at least 10 points of healing.
Wow.
He's still-
That's a good one.
As they call, the lower you roll, the worse it is for you. So yeah, the potions collide, and they deal force damage. One of them actually strikes right next to his feet, breaking both of his ankles. He like rolls both of his feet to the side and lands on his new feet, which were formerly his ankles. He's still
The
upright.
bottom of his shins?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still upright, balanced somehow, because it doesn't say that he falls prone. He just can't move. But yeah, his legs are broken.
Yeah. Not a fan. That has happened to me, and it's not the greatest thing I could ever. Not both, but my left one.
Oof. That's going to end Pete's turn.
Just staying there awkwardly.
Sports.
And that brings us to Kendry.
No, just having some fun with my friends.
I
Just
roll
mowing the
my
lawn.
ankles just like
We
as
know
an activity,
plenty
to
of
be
people
honest.
that just fall down in a parking lot and then have an injury for months.
Yeah. I went up for a rebound. My heel hit someone's knee on the way down, and so my foot was like this, and just went. And like my shin just hit the floor. The bottom of my shin hit the floor. I think there's only been 2 times in my life I've involuntarily screamed like Wolverine for a whole minute, and that was one of them. Not proud of it.
I hit an electrical fence. Made me scream on like a sound that
Yeah.
I've never made.
I think when I fractured my scapula, I just didn't make a noise. I just laid there in the rain, falling off my bike. It's like here.
The blade, yeah.
No. Yeah, that would knock the wind out of you.
Yeah, it was just, and I laid there for like a minute plus in the rain, falling off my bike, just like.
You know that ditch that runs through Denton?
Yeah.
Danny was riding
I was
through
right
that.
there. Yeah, that's where it happened. Basically.
Really?
I mean, there's a big pothole in that parking lot that's filled with water that I had to plane on. But
I was gonna say Danny was riding his bike through there and fell and landed like only here. And Danny's not a small dude. He had like his teeth in the top of his mouth for a while. Yeah. He like walked his bike home.
No.
Yeah.
You just lay down after that
That's
one.
my
You
whip
just
now.
stay there.
Until someone comes and gives you 10 points of healing.
Yeah. What's your favorite injury in the chat?
Injury check in the chat.
I'm gonna go ahead and just do the vibe check. Graphic.
Kendry.
Okay, it's right back to the map.
Kendry rolls around Pippin, just kind of ignoring him.
What is going on?
No. How close are they to me currently?
Who's they?
Kendry.
Still 75.
70.
Shit.
70. Oh, because Kendry moved.
I need Howie, Hank, Cholula, Silas, Kyrus, and this wizard.
Does the earth elemental
This
have to?
wizard.
And the golem?
Yeah, I guess the earth elemental would also have to roll. I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I flash of genius myself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Howie flashes himself.
Looking at your own titties in the middle of a fight.
3 nude kobolds in a trench coat.
Kyrus fails.
I got a nat 20 and a 19.
Nat 20 succeeds. You take no damage because of evasion.
Why you roll 2 times?
I have deck saves that I can see.
Oh,
Oh wait,
okay.
can I do that as a reaction?
What is that
Let's deal with
from?
that.
I think
I
it's
think so.
evasion / monk.
Yeah, you have evasion and your danger sense is what gives you advantage.
Danger sense. Yeah. Oh, that's barbarian, isn't it?
15
Yeah.
Reaction.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
15?
for Cholula, yeah.
That's
15 fails.
I have a
I
vision, so it's
am-
Yeah,
it's
that's
a dex save.
17.
17 fails.
Hank definitely fails in.
Okay. That wizard failed. The earth elemental fails with a natural 3. Okay, this will be fun. All right, Silas, nothing happens to you. You actually, what happens to you is you turn around just in time as you see this chromatic aberration as all of the shadows in the room sort of shift and all of the light sources pull towards Kendry. As once again her weird lionfish tendrils are just out and glistening. Glistening fish lifters, literally.
About to lift this fucking fish.
Listening fish
And
lifters.
as she fucking
Equal
Kamehameha pushes both of her hands forward, there's this spray of prismatic light that just dances across this entire section of the chamber. Oh. We'll just go down the line. Cholula. Oh, well, actually, hang on. Let me be a smart person. 2, 4, 6.
Kind of wish I went into this fight full help, y'all.
Ah.
I wasn't too worried about it at first, but now this is kind of making me worried.
I was trying not to use anything on the way here. I'm glad I didn't.
I didn't use my brain. I
Probably
used
should've
my
healed
9th level
myself.
spell on the guards outside.
I was trying to size up everybody. I was worried I was going to have to use everything on the last one, but
Oh, the potion of haste gives me advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Uh-oh. Nice, roll again.
24.
24, okay. Whoop.
Does that seem?
should.
Yes, 24 saves.
Okay, then Cholula takes no damage.
Because of evasion. Excellent.
Whew, I'm glad I checked that.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, I have to count this again because I
You're
got
just
distracted.
wired.
Dude, it's 15, 16.
Not blinking your whiskers if you have any.
Here's me thinking I'm halfway across the map, being fine, you know.
Okay.
I want to like plan, but it really doesn't matter until you go, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my
How? You are hit by red light. You take 30 points of fire damage.
halved. I've got my ring of fire protection.
Nice. So you only take 15 points of fire damage.
Hey, yo.
Hank.
It actually came in handy.
Yay!
Hank is hit by yellow light and takes 30 points of lightning damage.
Piss damage.
Piss damage.
Piss damage.
Fucking massacre.
Kyrus.
More like Pissiker.
It's
Yeah,
all
right.
piss.
Kyrus is hit by violet light. He's blinded. And also some other stuff.
That's fine. He wasn't really doing much.
Aw.
Well, now he has a reason why he can't do anything.
No, that's true.
He was just swinging in air for a while.
Whoa. Okay.
Huh?
Hang on. I gotta make a note of this. Kyrus.
Should have left Hank behind.
Wisdom save. Okay.
He doesn't remember third grade.
I did Hank already, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, what was
Yellow.
that?
He took 30 points of lightning damage
Of lightning?
from the yellow light. Then we've got Earth Elemental, which is hit by blue light and takes 30 points of cold damage.
Oh. Earth-type Pokemon are weak to water.
You're weak to ice.
This is cold damage, so it is ice. He's not a Pokemon, however. So,
I thought Kendry was slinging Pokemon.
but
think
he's not resistant to that damage.
There should
so-
be a universal weaknesses and strengths chart.
She
And-
erodes him.
Cover him with a sheet of paper.
the wizard.
Yeah, see? That would be fucking hilarious.
I'm just.
You could lower the AC of a rock.
I'm basically just rolling for the wizard for fun. That's an 8. Ooh, he gets hit by 2 colors.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yay.
2. He gets hit by violet and orange light.
Violet seems bad. If these are somewhat correlated to...
Violet's the same one that hit Kyrus and blinded him. And you can see this, it like lingers on the space. It's not having an effect on those of you that succeeded, mostly because you all have evasion.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyrus has evasion as well, but he didn't take any damage, so it doesn't make a difference. Okay.
What does the orange light do?
Oh, as the violet and orange overlap,
Brown.
this wizard, they get fully, to bring it back to the last week or the week before, their face melts off as they become acid.
Oh.
You're not supposed to look at what comes out of the arc.
Excellent. That was Prismatic Spray, brought to you by Kendry. That was her action. I don't think she can do anything else. So, ending Kendry's turn is going to bring us to someone else. The Earth Elemental. 15. Back up to you, Silas. It's going to go ahead and make a couple more slam attacks. Get to its stats. It's a 19 for the first hit.
No, sir.
And a 17 for the second one.
No.
Both miss.
Just like tracking all of these colors flying across the room.
Yeah. 10.
And then I meet up
15 feet to get to you.
with the thing.
And then it sinks into the ground and vanishes.
What?
As you see, it just perfectly melts with the stone. That's going to end its turn and bring us to the wizard who died. I forgot to put their damage in, so they're dead. They can't do shit.
Bye.
Which actually brings us to Kyrus, who needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
When
Well-
they're blind.
What level of rogue is
It's you said it would be a pain to use the Tray of Fate, right? If so, that's fine. I can just roll for you guys to see.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can get it to go unless I individually unlock it.
Okay, the DC for this wisdom saving
I
throw
can't do it.
is 18. Kyrus is proficient in wisdom saving throws, so he gets +7 to this roll. Place this here. That's not even. I'm going to put this here. So, Kyrus needs to roll an 11 or higher on this check. That is a 9. Kyrus vanishes.
That's fun.
He's gone. He like lets out this no, and it like echoes through the chamber as he is just like.
He doesn't though. He's in silence.
Oh right, yeah. You see as he is screaming, and there's still violet light pouring out of his eyes that then envelops him, and he is gone. I already took him away. Excellent. Excellent.
His wife is going to be really upset.
That's going to bring us to Alma.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up, half my movement. Boop. I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet closer.
Okay.
I would like to be behind this.
This one? This one?
No, the one closest
one.
to yes, thank
Okay.
you.
I will say, you'll have to use some of your movement first because you can't Misty Step to a place you can't see.
I can't. I'm on the edge of this one. I can't just look around it.
Well, yeah, if you move to this space, you can do that. You just have to use 5 feet of movement to get over here.
Okay, I'm good with it.
30 gets you right to there.
Am I within 60 feet of?
Of Kendry?
Yeah.
60
goodness.
feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I would like to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Excellent. That's a 16.
Nope. She's lost hit points.
She has.
Phenomenal. That's beautiful for Daddy. I'm Daddy.
Oh, what you made there? That's nice. That's beautiful for Daddy.
That will be 31 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
How does that look? Is that from the lantern?
You can just hear it, like just church bells essentially, but like centered on Kendry.
Hell yeah.
Three church
Yes,
bells.
you see some.
Probably eyes bleeding.
Yeah, some blood starts to kind of drip down from the corners of the eyes. She's still just got like a big, fishy grin.
I'm gonna use my.
And not like those human-teethed fish in like Mendeleth.
I'm gonna use my remaining 10 feet of movement
Okay.
And I
No, you've only used 5 feet of movement because you misty
I
stepped.
stood up.
Oh, right.
And I'm going towards that banana on the table diagonally.
Okay. Boop, boop, to there.
Banana.
Banana for scale.
I was like looking for a banana on the tiny table.
At first I was like, this isn't even shaped like a banana.
Do sprinkle runs all over the place. If you pass over, you get to eat one.
Fun for the kids.
That was 5 points.
Kids hate runts. That's all my stuff. Action, bonus action, all my movement.
Excellent.
All my stuff.
That tastes like a banana
All
that
that
doesn't even
stuff.
exist.
Alma, at the end of your turn, she's going to use another legendary action.
Y'all like hot banana seed?
She's going to turn to Pippin. Pippin. And she's going to try and stab him with her trident.
You tell her don't.
That's natural fucking 1.
Hell yeah.
She heard me.
She breaks
I'm
her
in
own
silence,
nose.
But she knows what I said.
Whatever. It's the start of the new round, so she gets all of her legendary actions back anyway, and it's Chul's turn.
Okay. I'm going to get on her other side to flank with Pippin.
Nice.
Hell yeah. 20?
I'm gonna go for stabs.
Go for stabs. Give her that old duvet pokey poke.
That is.
Are we all still
5.
attacking Kendry non-lethally?
Yes.
Just to check in.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like since we stated that at the beginning
I'll
of.
assume that all of you are being
Okay.
non-lethal.
25.
25 hits.
Okay. $33 points of damage.
Ooh. Go ahead and roll me a couple d10s.
Gladly. This bitch seems like a bitch.
She is being rather bitch-like.
Bitch.
13?
Have I told
You break your nose.
that I love you?
Okay.
Actually, she's facing Pippin, so you have to reach around and just like get her on the backswing.
What is the opposite of a rabbit punch?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I like stab her, reach around, and when I pull it out, I bring the hilt up.
Oh, that's very good.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use
like
that second attack.
Go for it.
24.
24 hits.
Ooh,
Nice.
14 points of damage on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to also, bonus action, send the dancing sword at her.
Absolutely.
Nice.
18.
18 hits.
Yay! Okay. I don't know why I always expect it to not. Fuck you. 6 points of damage from that.
She is just barely still standing.
Okay. Can I?
Never did.
I have blind sense, so as long as I can hear, I can see. Let me read this. If you're able to hear, you're aware of the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
I know I moved a bit, but can I tell if what's his face is like
Play face.
in the room?
Kyrus?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, Kyrus is gone.
Okay.
You're also in silence when that happened.
Yeah, but I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say like even from like the vibrations in the ground, he just ceased being.
Okay.
Rad. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Excellent. On the end of your turn, you see a similar, as she uses one of her legendary actions, a similar flicker of dark energy that just kind of like sparks off to the sides, swirls up around her, and some of her wounds begin to close up.
All right.
Is that a spell?
No.
Player action.
It never is.
It's his an ability.
Nothing has ever been a spell once. No.
As she heals herself up a bit. That one actually costs two legendary actions. So that's all of those for this round. Wait, no. This was the new round, so she's still got one left, which is going to bring us to Piopin.
Yep.
Who's going to whip around and attack her with advantage. Do the old duvet perforation special. That's a natural fucking 20.
Ooh.
Perforate.
Hey.
Shit.
And
Get
with
him,
his...
Perforate her non-lethally.
Shit.
6.
It's not lethal, but I do
7.
want to know how much it is.
Yeah.
Because that's a crit sneak attack, yeah?
Get these out of
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Are your hands big enough for all those dice?
Oh, yes.
Mine aren't.
Oops, I pushed that. 12, 18, 20, 25, 28, 30, doubled to 60 points
Is that with his modifiers?
of just... Oh, no, sorry. Where's Pippin? Here's Pippin. 65
Nice.
points of
Very
piercing
nice.
damage as Pippin just like stabs down through the shin, like through the top of the kneecap and out the back of the knee into the ground. His rapier, the tip of it actually like goes a good 2 inches into the stone itself, and he, just for good measure, punches her across the face again, and she her nose breaks the other way, and she falls backwards, her legs still like pinned and stuck by his blade, but she is unconscious.
Okay.
I'm just going to lay her down so that we know that she is prone. As she does, she loses concentration. The earth elemental, wherever it was hiding, ceases to exist
Okay.
That's sad.
on this plane of existence, and there are no more enemies present. So we're going to go ahead and drop combat. And we're going to take a quick break. It's going to be 10 minutes long. Thanks for hanging with us through that. Actually, we're going to end the episode because we only have like 10 minutes left.
Okay.
So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Sorry we didn't take a break during this episode. We will be back next week with episode 79 of Arcanarama.
Nice.
And I'll say it now for those of you who weren't with us on Chaos Hours, just because I don't want to blindside you, the penultimate episode of Arcanarama. That means second to last.
it's
No one else. I'm on a different wavelength from y'all. I don't know when to whisper things or not.
Speaking of our patrons who knew that already, they know because they were watching the Chaos Hours, where we already announced that there were going to be 80 episodes of Campaign 1, and that episode 80 will be our finale. It might be a little bit longer than the other episodes have been lately, probably. But either way, it all ends at 80 episodes. And you would have known that already if you were part of our Patreon. So head over to patreon.com/Arcanarama and join us at the Adventurer tier to get access to the Chaos Hours and a bunch of other fun stuff
Can
that
we
we have
get
over
a
there.
list of people that
Yeah,
were
let's talk
already
about those
featured?
Wow.
excellent patrons. We've got definitely
Okay.
not... Guys, give them the respect they deserve. Definitely not Sam.
Fuck them.
Scott Shear.
It's not me. That's not who I am.
Nina Yuva, Eric Firm, Robin Stone, Freya Odensdaughter, Tina Holt, and Al. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. As much as we like to talk over each other, we do greatly appreciate our patrons and all that they do for us. We'll catch all of you in the next episode, but until then,
Stay safe out there, adventurers.